Come on, dog. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ellen, how you doing, sweetie? You all right? How you been? OMG, it's Vanessa. I sent you a message the other day wishing you happy birthday, but you don't know nobody no more. It's cool. What's going on? I miss you too. How you been? I just left Instagram, but nobody was there. Oh, you took off social media? All right, that's cool. Hey, Alma, how are you, sweetheart? Hope everybody's doing good. Happy Father's Day to your fathers. I just came from having lunch with my dad and my mom. So, all's good. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Same here. I've always got something going on. Work and no play as usual. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. I hope you had a good birthday. Okay, that's what I'm here for. It's all good. Oh yeah, I haven't had drama, but the people around me have. So it's kind of annoying. Like some drama here and there with people I know that are around me, and I'm like, nothing to do with me, not my problem. You know, some people are just like that. You can ask your question when you're ready. Me, I just stay away from all sorts of drama. I've been working a lot, just chilling, still doing big projects, still working hard. It's hot as heck. Today it's so nice to be off and just chill. It's about to pour. I can see the rain coming. General love? All right. Yes, I do look like a lobster. I've been out in the sun getting beat up. Beat right up. It's been hot as heck. Yesterday was probably the hottest day of the year so far here. It was stupid hot. Me and my cousin, we were working. We were like, yo, man, let's take a break. It's too hot. I was like, yo, man, let's go in the shade for a while. Yeah, well, I've been going in the pool like every night when I knock off. When I knock off at like 5:30, I'm in the pool for about an hour and a half, and my nephews come in there. We just have a shitload of fun. So, all right. Well, what I got here in general, as far as love in the next 30 days, is you not trusting this person. You're not trusting this person, or you're not being totally honest with this person because you don't feel like you have to. This person is not gonna like offer you exactly what you want. They might be flattering you, telling you how beautiful you are, or how big your body parts are, or what they mean to you and to him. I mean, he's also suspicious about you, like what you're doing, how you're dealing with things, how you're going about your business. Also, like this person might not be as generous as you think they are. They might be giving you a little bit of their time. They might be paying for things, but not that much. Like there's a fear here of maybe I can't afford her, or maybe I can't afford to be in a relationship, or maybe I can't do this. There's like a greed thing, or like a holding on to resentments and holding on to like grudges. Or if you've known this person in the past, they kind of like worrying if you're gonna do the same shit again. Okay, thanks, Alma. I'll get to you next. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you. Um, the thing is there's a lot of yeah, his past pain, yeah. So he's like, some people they take that out on the next person, you know what I mean? They take it out on the next person and see like what they're doing and stuff. And like they don't want to have the same person again. You know what I mean? Hold on a sec. Cancer men are a fucking pain in the ass, dude. Trust me, let me tell you. Like how he feels about you is like he feels like you're gonna break his heart, you know. And most men are like that. Like they always feel like the next woman's gonna, break their heart and shit. So this guy thinks that you're gonna break his heart, you're gonna cause him pain, and then you might think that he is. Hey, Sapir, how are you, sweetie? He might also think that you are like maybe you think that he's kind of slick or he's kind of like tricky or he's not telling you the truth, and like you might not even want to be friends with him after a while because there might be some arguments or some petty shit that he might bring up or petty shit that he might do. Also, I think his family is getting involved in his life a lot. Where if he has like a daughter or a son or both, or he's got kids with someone else, then like the family's enraged with him because he's not doing the right thing or he's not giving them any type of time of day or something like that. Like, but if he doesn't have kids, his mom, his dad, his sister or brother, somebody, or even all of them together might be telling him, hey, if you're not fucking happy, then that's your business. You just got to change your life. But he's not wanting to change his life. Yeah, if he has a son, then he's probably in like his son's probably a pain in the ass, and like because his dad's not giving him the time of day, or vice versa. There's like a conflict there between both of them. Hey Hannah, how are you, sweetheart? You all right? So he's thinking that you're gonna disappoint him. He thinks that you're gonna like. He also thinks you play mental games with him. Like you tell him one thing one day and you tell him the next thing the next day, or maybe he's playing mind games, or he's trying to get in your head more than in your pants. It's like he's trying to see where you're at or how far you're gonna go to see what more you can do for him than he can do for you. See. So he might also cancel plans if he says, "Hey, Vanessa, we're gonna go do this. We're gonna go do this." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he wants to be in your head more than anything. He wants to be in your head. Like, yeah, right. See, that's insecurity. That's like Also, like in the next couple of days, like you might make plans and he might cancel it because he's not really sure what he wants to do. Right, that's not good. A person who wants to see your whereabouts, that's a person who's got a mental illness. Now I understand whereabouts if you're a mother or a father and you want to know where your teenage kid is, that's different. But if you want to know where your girl is or your friend is or your husband or wife, that's kind of fucking retarded. If my girlfriend did that to me, I'd be like, even if you know where I am, you still don't know what I'm doing, stupid. I could be fucking somebody in a grocery store parking lot, or dumbass. Like, do you ever think about that? Oh, he's at the grocery store. My baby's getting me groceries. Yeah, I'm getting groceries, all right. I'm in her damn groceries, you fool. You know? People are so dumb they don't understand like that shit's not gonna solve anything. Yeah, and you shouldn't. So, you know, you shouldn't be giving them your locations anyway, but you do as you wish. I don't care a little bit. I took him off medications, tried to blame it on me. Yeah, see? There you go. Well, between like he's gonna try and make this work, but I think you're gonna get fed up and realize that it's not the right decision. And I think that if there is any like, you know, right, exactly. So he's playing games, he's in your head, he's trying to fuck with you. And I think the reason why he's doing that is because he wants to see how you react. He wants reactions. Like I said, some people are just mentally challenged throughout their lifetime and their day. Cancer men are, you know, no disrespect to any cancer man, but I think you guys are a little whack. But yeah, you know, yeah, exactly. But he's like trying to see if you appreciate him or you show him some type of interest. If you don't show him too much, which I know you don't really do that anyway, like you're only gonna show interest if you're really interested. So if you're not showing him too much attention, he's gonna be irritated. But I don't see this really going anywhere serious, to be honest. He's gonna try, but I think you're gonna be like, you know what? Get a fucking life, yo. Right, exactly. And there's a lot of people who the energy right now is like that. People are acting crazy, you know? And they're doing stupid things that don't make no fucking sense. So like that's why I can't stand people that do that dumb shit. All right, let me answer Alma's question real quick. All right, Alma, you said what is Johnny's intentions with me? All right, hold on a sec. All right, let me take care of you, Alma, real quick. Yeah, sure, sweetheart. I'm not going to be on here too long. All right. So, Alma, this guy's intentions towards you is kind of up and down right now. What I see is he enjoys talking to you. He likes talking to you. He likes messaging you. If he texts you and stuff like that, he likes all the texting and he likes the back and forth talking. He enjoys talking to you. He feels like you're somebody from his past, or if this guy is from your past, then he like looks forward to it, but I think that this guy has anger issues, or he has like a violent temper, or he just has like, if you say the wrong thing, he's gonna jump down your throat. He doesn't seem like a person who has his shit together. He seems like he's got some issues with anger. Hey Barbie, how you doing? You all right, sweetheart? This guy, he has like a lot of memories of his childhood. I think his childhood affects his memory and affects his life. And he has like this vendetta against the world and against people from his past. So if you remind him of something from the past, he's gonna be like, oh well, Alma's just like everybody else. Everybody's out to get me. The whole world's gonna collapse. The sky's falling. Blah blah blah, etc. So what his intentions is he enjoys talking to you, and he enjoys the way you handle things and handle him. So the he enjoys mostly is the communication. That's what his intentions. His intentions is to talk to you more often, so he can get his mind off of his past, or talk to somebody like you that will listen to his past struggles and his past worries. You know what I mean? Like, he has things that have vanished in his life throughout his childhood. He thinks about his childhood, and like he reflects on the past too much. So when he talks to you, he probably talks more to you about the past than the future. And maybe if you both have like similar um situations, that makes him feel better or more connected to you when he talks to you. But his intentions isn't anything serious as far as I see. I think his intentions is to let me see how much I can talk to Elaine without, I mean, Elaine, let me see how much time I can talk to Alma without aggravating her, you know? Or let me tell her about my conflict and my obstacles and my issues, and see if Alma will give me an insight or something like that. Give me the time of day. Like, he likes talking to you because you might listen better than other people have listened to him, or you actually care, about things in the past. So when he rambles on to you about past, just listen to him, just like, because that's what will make the connection better. Like, I mean, he's still, as far as like his intentions to be with you or be in a relationship or something like that with you, like, he doesn't, like, he looks at you as somebody who doesn't want to do what he wants to do. Like, if he says to you, oh, maybe we can do something, and you're like, well, I don't really want to do that or whatever. If you turn him down, or you like give him like a hint, or you don't want to do something, a specific thing with him, and he might be like, you know what, this girl or this woman seems like she's not convinced. Or he looks at you also as a person who has common sense, things like that. But he doesn't want to make a mistake and lead you down this road where he's like, going to tell you about what's really going on. Because I think this guy has a problem. He either has a drinking problem, a drug problem, or he has like some type of addiction where, he punishes himself all the time. And if there's no drinking, no drugs, then it's like, constantly thinking about the worst. He could be going through rehab. He could be like all mentally like messed up. So when he talks to you, he says, you know what, at least this woman listens to me. At least this woman's helping me get through my day. So his intentions is to talk to you, feed off of your energy, and see, if he can, get through to you how his life is. He just wants somebody to talk to, really. I don't see relationships or him loving you or something like that. It's just he really enjoys talking to you because you make him feel like, a practical person, or like he doesn't have a problem. So he likes the fact that he enjoys talking to you. So whatever you're doing, it's good on his part. But if you want more than friends, then I don't see that happening like right now. Because that's what I just asked, if there's going to be a relationship. If there is a relationship eventually, it's you're going to feel like you're restrained, like you can't do too much. Yeah. Like, don't make any mistakes. Like, and another thing I get here, Alma, is I think that he doesn't tell you the truth about everything. Like, he holds back on things because he doesn't want you to think that he's a weirdo. Some people lie just so they don't make that person that they like feel like shit. You know what I mean? So like, he might tell you, oh, I had this problem, I had that problem, I'm divorced or whatever. But If it was his fault, he's not going to say, I was an asshole. It was my fault. I was the issue. I was the problem. Like, he might hold some information back from telling you the truth. And if you barely know him, or you've only known him for about 2 to 3 months, he's not going to tell you everything. All right, sweetheart? That's what I got as far as his intentions. His intentions are towards you are okay. It's just that, he's not looking for anything more than just friends right now, and to see, where things go. Right now, he doesn't know what to do, because, if you just met, his intentions is to talk to you for now and see how things go. And, even in the future, I don't really see things getting, frisky or anything like that, or getting to be lovers or anything like that. What I see basically is he's trying to figure you out, and he's trying to see if you're, not like the rest of the crazy women in the world. So that's what I got, sweetheart. Vanessa, if you're still here, you can ask another question. You gave me a donation for a couple. So yeah, you're laughing. See, you're one of them crazy women. He's been through abuse with his ex and mom issue. Yeah, I can see he's got issues there. Yeah, there's nobody in this world doesn't have issues. Everybody's got issues. Everybody's got something wrong, something, that they deal with, something that they go against. Nobody's perfect, and nobody should be trying to find a perfect person, because they don't exist. But you should be trying to find a trustworthy person and someone who you can trust, because that's, to me personally, my opinion is, when you get a red flag from somebody you date or you met or you just, you're starting to know, take that red flag and leave it on the pool and let it fly away, and say, you know what, I'm leaving this here until I see something different. And if you start to put up another fucking red flag, then you're going to be like, I should have took the first one and ran away with it. Now I've got another one on the pool. So what the heck's going to happen now? A lot of us, I'm not saying all of us, but a lot of us think that somebody's going to change for us. That's necessarily not going to happen. And some people, in this case, where that person's already had problems, they try and think that the next person is going to give them the same problems. That's the biggest downfall with people and humans in general in this world right now, and has been for years. But in my lifetime, I see that most people bring their past into their future relationships and friendships as well. Not everybody's going to be the same. You just got to make a better judgment of who you hang around and who you let into your life. Even if you find you can't trust nobody, that means that you can't trust nobody, and stay by yourself until you find someone who you can trust. Don't be desperate. Don't go beyond and beyond to give somebody 100% if they're not going to give it back to you. This is just me talking from experience. And everybody in here, that's true. You can't let somebody just do dumb shit to you and lie to you and treat you like shit forever. You gotta go. You gotta do what you gotta do. You can't let people take over. You gotta run your own life. All right. How does Cancer feel about our conversation? All right. If you hear any crazy noises, that's my dog in the background. She's right here. She's snoring. Okay. So it's not anything that I'm doing. Okay, Almond, no problem, sweetheart. You're welcome. I hope it works out. Well, he still feels like he's living in a fantasy world. Like after you had the conversation, he still thinks that there's something that you're not saying. He thinks you're lying to him, or he thinks that he fears the worst. To be honest, um he feels like this is just to delay what's going on. Like she's only doing this because she needs time to think about certain things, or he might need time to think about certain things. Also, there's people on the outside saying to him, "Oh, you shouldn't be dealing with this woman. This woman's crazy, or this woman's this, this woman's that." Hey, love and life, how you doing? Good to see you. Much love to you too, sweetheart. So, Vanessa, what this guy's thinking after that conversation is, maybe I should wait before I talk to her again. I think this woman is like, she's contemplating too much about what I'm going to do and what I'm going to say. You're saying here, and you not reaching out after what you sent him. He thinks that you're just giving him that gift so you appear like you're, Miss Goody Tissues. Like, oh yeah, she's only giving me a gift because she knows she's guilty, or she knows that she's doing that because, she knows that I already know what she's about. So I'm not going to really care about, what you're doing, Oh, there's a lot of control freaks in the world, Barb, that's for sure. When somebody tries to control you, put on the brakes, let them get out. I tell people that every day, but they don't listen. Vanessa, also this guy, he doesn't have any realistic like attitude. He has an unrealistic attitude problem. Like he thinks that the world should revolve around him and you should be doing more than what you do now. But because of we had a fight the other night because I went out for a drink for my birthday and it was only an hour. Well, that sounds like a weirdo. And like I said, some people, that's why I keep getting here over and over in the cards, Vanessa, is the reason why he's like that is because he thinks that people around you are influencing you in a bad way. So he wants you all to yourself. Let me tell you a brief story about some people that do things like that. A lot of men, and I'm speaking not like a man that does this because I don't do that dumb shit, right? But there's a lot of men, right? And I'm calling out all the stupid men in the world. There's a lot of men that think that a woman has to come home, stay home, go and do what you want. It's 2022, bro. If you trust that woman, you will allow her to do, go, and come and place to wherever the fuck she wants. Now, if she cheats on you or she does something, then you get rid of her because you have a reason to get rid of her. But if you can try to control her, then she's not going to want to be controlled. Capiche? And vice versa. It goes for women who try to control their man. You can't control another person. You have to compromise. You have to figure out the person. You have to see if you can trust the person. It all boils down to trust. Now, if you're my friend, you're my mom, you're my dad, you're my sister, you're my brother, you're my client, if I don't trust you, then you can kiss my ass because I don't need you in my life because I can't trust you. And everybody in this room and everybody who listens to me and looking at me right now, if you do not have people that you can trust, you're fucked. You understand? Trust is everything. Okay? Trust is everything. If you can trust someone, you can love someone. If you can't trust them, you can't love them properly because then there's no love if there's no trust. Yeah? Yeah, exactly. Right. But see, this is the thing that is I keep getting in the cards, Vanessa, is he's a person who says and does things that he really doesn't do. He portrays a fraud. He's a person that appears to have, this appearance, impressive appearance. You might be impressed by him, but really he has no balls. He has no substance. And for him to be doing the things that he's doing, it pretty much says, okay, I want to control you. And if you allow me to control you, then you're fucked. You're in a position of, I'm going to be led down the road by this weirdo, But the problem is people don't want to move on because they think that person is going to automatically change. Or some people I know people that have been together for 10, 15, 20 years, and they go through this shit every year. There's good, there's bad. Oh, well, there's nobody else. How are you going to know if there's anybody else if you don't try? And what's this? Why? You can't be by yourself? Loving yourself is better than loving a moron. Just saying. But that's how he feels, Vanessa. He feels like you're the enemy. He feels like you're doing everything bad and you can't do nothing good. So don't allow him to put you in that category of you have to do what everything I say you do. And if I have to know where you are, what you're doing, when you took a shit, when you went to go drink out of the fridge, when are you going to sleep? These things should never occur. And now that you see it happening, you should never be even giving this person the time of day because you're blocking the blessings that you should be getting. We're at the age of, if you're over the age of 40, or even if it's not even about age, but if you're over the age of 40, you've experienced a lot in your lifetime. So you should know by now what's right, what's wrong, what's a red flag, what's a green flag, green light, what's right, what's wrong. We keep giving people chances to take our energy, which we shouldn't be doing. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. I don't allow that shit to happen no more. You ain't gonna disrespect me and get away with it, because I'm not gonna allow it to happen. Maybe once, but it ain't gonna happen no more. Yeah, exactly. And you can sit there and read a book to him about your life. Obviously, I'm not gonna put your life out here because I know you personally, and I know what you're going through. So you can say, well, guess what, buddy? Look at this book of Vanessa's life, you moron. Have you gone through this? Apparently not. Well, let me close the book in your face. Look, take that, stupid. We have to stand up to people. People are just thinking that they can just do whatever they want. That shit ain't happening. That's why I'm single and have been single for years, because I'm not dealing with no random stupid weirdo that thinks she's gonna run my life. Okay, Alma, I just got your question and your donation. Thanks. Will you find a job in a few weeks? All right, let me check that for you. So that's what I keep telling everybody is friends, family, relationships, we have to put the foot on the brake when we see bad shit happen, and don't allow it to continue. If you allow yourself to be run by someone or in a bad situation, you have yourself to blame. And I blame myself for every fucking person that's come into my life and disrespected me, because I allowed them too much time to be in my life. Sometimes we don't see it coming, but it's still our fault if we had a red flag before the bullshit really occurred. Yeah, exactly, Love and Life. I agree. Yeah, Bob, there's a lot of narcissists in this world. Oh, that's the thing. I know how you are, so it'll be his loss. And everybody in this room, you need to tell yourself, when you get rid of somebody in your life, you say to yourself, this is this person's loss, not mine. a energy vampire person and a fucking person that's a piece of crap in your life or treats you like shit or tries to take your energy or tries to run your life, those people are not meant to be in your life. It's just the devil trying to push people to you. But you have to control who takes your energy. It's your fault, not no one else's. We are to blame who we have in our life. You are who you hang around. Yeah? All right, Alma, let me see what I got for you. Amen. All right, Alma, you said. Yeah, I didn't even know fucking weirdo shit. Okay. All right, Alma. As far as finding a job in the next few weeks, no. But the only thing I have here is in the month of August, you'll finally find something that's decent. Now, I know August is a month and a half away, but it's better than a year and a half away, right? That's how you got to put it. Yeah, it's a test of life, but you have to pass the test. But you can't be tested by a moron, you know? Alma, in the next few weeks, I don't see a job. If you do find a job, it's not going to be profitable. It's not going to be that much. And if you do find a job, a man is probably going to offer you a job, but it's not going to be anything that is like going to be concrete. If you do take the job, then you're going to make minimum wage or next to nothing. So it's not even going to be worth it. But if you do need, obviously, a part-time job or a full-time job, I would say take it, but just realize that it's not going to be what you really want. But in the month of August, I do see you getting a good job, a better job, and something more profitable, something that, is better off, you getting this job and waiting and getting, taking this other job in the meantime will be okay, but it's not going to be as good as you think or as profitable as you want. But definitely, I would say, not definitely, I can't guarantee anything. But from what the cards are telling me, the month of August looks really good. Or in the next 30 days, like next month, you might get word of a good job that you're going to apply for, or someone's going to offer you this job. And you're going to be like, yeah, I can wait to get this good job. I'll wait. If they might say, look, we can't offer you this job, Alma, until the 1st of August, or we can't offer you this job until the 2nd of August or 3rd or whatever. Yeah, temporary is fine, which I see you might get in between now and then. And then all of a sudden, and this also could be this way too, Alma, is you might get a job in the next few weeks and you start off small, and then they say, okay, well, we can trust Alma. She comes to work every week. She comes everywhere every day, and now we're going to give her a little bit more. We're going to give her more responsibilities to see if she's, up to the par, because she actually shows us that she works good part-time. So now we'll give her a job full-time. So it could be either or. You start off small and you become bigger in the company or the place, or you have something small for now, and then all of a sudden something big comes in August, So that's what I got here. So it looks okay, but nothing serious until I would say August. The end of July, August, I see something better coming your way. And it could be a man offering you the job. All right? That's what I got. It could be a family-owned business. Like could be a guy who owns a business with his family and he needs, a worker to hold down, the job or the fort, like they say. And they see how you are and then they go from there. They work their way, you work your way up. Yeah, customer service. Yeah. Could be. Yeah, could be. But like when you first start this job or you get this job, like they're gonna be like suspicious and say, I wonder if this person is gonna be okay. They're gonna have their eye on you. Like, it's common sense. They're gonna be looking at you. They're gonna be trying to find out, see if you're worth the time. Obviously, if you own your own business like I do, when you hire somebody, you always have your eye on them because they could be one robbing you, taking shit from you. They could be, doing dumb shit, dumb work, so everybody has to prove themselves. So once you prove yourself, I feel like August will be the time where they say, okay, yeah, Alma's good. Yeah. You're a senior analyst. Okay, cool. So that's good. People always need those type of people in their jobs. So I wish you luck, Alma. And I see that, that August looks like the month that things will get better, where you get a good job with good money, for sure. And I hope that for you. I wish that for you. I hope everybody in here has a job, has a good life, and becomes a good wife. You're welcome, sweetheart, and thank you for the donations for the questions. I appreciate it. Miss Vanessa, what would you like, dear? You're welcome. And thank you also. But yeah, you're welcome. No problem, sweetheart. It's all good. But yeah, it's so nice to not have nothing to do on a Sunday. It's actually going to pour. I can see it's getting darker and darker. Oh boy. But it's nice to be home and chilling out and coming on here and seeing you guys makes my day. It's so nice to come on here and actually do something, shuffle some cards and answer questions and see my friends. When I see you guys enter the room, I'm like, okay, you're alive, you're well, you're good. I miss you too, sweetheart. We've been all everybody's been asking me about you in the on the Instagram chats. They're like, "Where's Vanessa?" I'm like, probably getting some B, I don't know. I haven't seen her. I wished her happy birthday, but I ain't got no response. So that means, something's going on. Caddy asked about you. Caddy's birthday was the day before yours. So my two Gemini crazy women. Now I miss coming on here, honestly. I miss coming on here so much. But I've been so busy that I just get so tired and I just can't. I don't have the time, Yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good. She told me to tell you hi. She was like, whenever you see Vanessa, tell her I said happy birthday, because her birthday is the day before yours. So I was like, guess whose birthday is on the next day? She's like, who? I was like, Vanessa. She goes, oh, my Gemini sister. I was like, yep. So I told her when I see you, I'll say hello. I'll say hello to you. Yeah, sure. Hopefully she comes in. She sees me and she comes in. All right, let's see what we got for you, Vanessa. Yeah, I was on last night. See, if you would have came last night, you would have had the D deck. I have it right here. See, I had it from last night. Brother Love was on form last night. You should have came. It's all good though. We had a good time last night. It was pretty fun. I'll be back on tonight on Instagram anyway, because I'm not doing much tonight. I don't have nothing to watch or nothing to do really. Hey Angie, how you been, sweetheart? All good? Yes, of course I will. It's always on my desk here, ready for action. I actually used it yesterday, but it was for me, not for nobody else. I was doing tarot blackmail as usual. Anyway, next month, July, Vanessa, things look good. You might get good news. You might get good news about something you desire, or whatever you put your efforts into this month, it will come to fruition next month, right? Work looks good. Like, I think people at work say, you know what, Vanessa's got my back, or Vanessa did this, or like you might have a promotion, or you might like be recognized for something at your job. Like your boss might say, you know what, you know, you're doing good, Vanessa. I appreciate you. Do this and that. Well, that's only gonna happen if you're. I already told everybody you want D, you gotta ask for it. Okay. Also, like you're gonna see next month your destiny coming through, like your fate. Whatever's meant to happen will happen. So if you want D, you know what you have to do. Okay. Like whatever problems you have, like they're gonna get resolved by the end of next month. Things are gonna slowly get better. The wheels are gonna start turning in your direction. But try not to make the main thing is expect the unexpected. So if you know you're doing something, just expect that it might not go right. Like if you have a plan, you might say, I really plan to come to Bermuda, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So then something comes up and you're like, fuck, I can't go up. I can't go to Bermuda, so I got to go to New York. Or I can't travel at all because, something at work popped up. Things like that. Not like that's what's going to happen. But anyway, like you might be overwhelmed by work and by people and by, the situations around you. But I get more good than anything. Like I get the only thing that I get that's not so great is you need to face reality. You either do something or you don't do it. And being indecisive is going to be your issue for next month in January. All right. Whatever you want to do for next month, you can do it. You just don't make any concrete plans. Don't expect that everything's gonna go perfect. Like the first week of July might go really well, the second week of July might go well, and then the third week, something that you plan might not happen. So then the fourth week, you're like, okay, it's getting better, it's okay. So, like the problem's ended. I'm good now. So that's what I got here. You just gotta keep things rolling. Don't stop. Like keep going. The more you want it, the more success you're gonna have is the more you go with the flow. All right. So don't hold back. Don't like be indecisive. Just keep going. Do what you gotta do. And like I said, work looks really good. Things at work are gonna look good. Whatever you have planned for work in the month of July will be good. Just keep going. Your friendships and relationships with people are gonna get better, but make sure you get your rest. This is the last card. The last message I have in this card for the next month is you gotta rest. You gotta rest and recover and take time out. Your body has to sleep. You gotta sleep. So make sure you get that D and make sure you get the D that puts you to sleep. Okay? Because some people, that's what they do, They they need to sleep. People don't understand how important sleep is. I think it's raining now. But that's the thing. The what I get here pretty much is like things are gonna happen unexpectedly. You can't change it. You might be very overwhelmed by situations and things that happen. That's just the way it is. Things can't always be good, but they're going to be as good as it gets. So plans, try not to make them because they're going to be broken or they're trying to be, it might be canceled, but don't be upset. Just face reality that it's not always going to be good. There's always going to be something that you have to figure out or something you got to deal with. You know what I mean? Yeah. This damn dog. You know how dogs, she knows the bad weather's coming, right? So you know how your stomach makes those noise like and all that because it's like you're not eating. If you hear any of those crazy sounds, that's her. And she was worrying me earlier. I gave her like a cookie because she won't eat like her own food. She wants to eat people food. She just made another noise. It's her stomach. See, look, it's like her stomach's going, and it's like making these weird ass noises, you know? So I feel bad for her. I try to give her some more biscuits, but she won't. It's like she's not really dealing with it. Excuse me. So anyway, yeah, that's what's happening with her. Angie, you said a donation reading. So what do you want to do, sweetheart? You want to read it or you want to give it away to somebody? Actually, Barb, I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna make. Yeah, you both. I was thinking about making her a white rice and a boiled piece of chicken because it's really like affecting her. Like I really feel bad because she's like throwing up. She's trying to throw up, but she doesn't. It's like all foam and stuff coming out of her mouth. Yeah, I do have chicken. I'm gonna go get some after this live. I'm gonna go get a piece of chicken, and that's what she's gonna eat for her dinner because her dinner is coming up in half an hour. So I'll boil the piece of chicken, and I'll boil some rice, and I have some vegetables too, and I'll cut it all up and I'll give it to her because I get like she really likes these cookies that I have. Like they're called digestive cookies. They don't have no chocolate or nothing like that. Um, I gave it to her just so I won't have to listen to her stomach like that. She's been eating grass, you know? Yeah, there you go. She's been eating grass a lot, and I've been trying to get her away from the damn grass. That's why she's inside, because she's aggravating me. But when the weather turns like this, that's what she does. And she's been dragging her ass on the grass as well. So she's not been yeah, that means she's sick, yeah. So the vet actually gave her like the worm tablets for like it was her every year around this time she takes the tablets, right, the worm tablets. So they came and delivered it up here and I gave it to her in her bowl and she ate it. So it obviously that's not the cure, but she's got an upset stomach. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take a reading. Anything in love coming from me. Okay, Angie, sure. Yeah, so once I get off of here, I'm going to make her some chicken and rice. So yeah, being that you guys said it, I'll do it. And plus, she eats dinner at like 5:30. It's 5 o'clock now, so I just can't listen to her stomach do that. It aggravates me. I hate when people are like, anybody who's hungry, we should never be hungry. There's too much food in the world, So she eats well. She's good. But now she's sleeping, but I can hear her stomach from time to time make those growling noises. But she's all right, though. She'll be okay. All right, Angie, anything in love coming up for you? All right. Okay, Angie. All right, what I got here is there could be a man coming towards you in the next 2 months. I would say the next month, going into August, from now until August, you'll see something coming, a guy coming towards you. You might be an Aries or a fire sign, but I'm getting Aries strongly here. Watch out for Aries, man. They're, a little kind of stupid, you know. Not every man is an Aquarius in the world. It's not easy. But this man is somebody you might meet at a school or at your job. This person also could be somebody that you meet through a past person, maybe. This person thinks that you're sexy. This person thinks that you're beautiful. This person thinks that, they want to offer you a date, offer you, their heart, their love. They want to offer you some, obviously more than that. But this is the future and an opportunity ahead. Like maybe if you're going to like a party where there's, people there, you might meet this person through your friend. Like this person be like, "Oh, do you know my friend Angie? Oh my God, she's right here." And the guy be like, "Oh yeah, damn, I want to know your friend Angie." Mm-mm. So I'm getting that vibe here, where you make plans to go to this place, and you really don't want to go, but you go anyway. That could be the case as well here. But there is an opportunity. I wouldn't say for love, but a potential, meeting where you meet a guy and he takes you on a date. And this guy is somebody who, like I said, could be at the same job place you're at. A person who like gets a job, and you're like, "Oh, who's the new guy?" That type of thing. If you're studying somewhere, like, or you're taking a course somewhere in a school or whatever, you might meet somebody. I don't get that the person's online. I don't really like see that, but this person is going to give you like a possibility to find love or to have love. Let me see something here. Yeah, this person also, like, they're single, so they're looking as well, and they're like, been through some worry and unhappiness. Like they can't find no decent woman. So the things look favorable. Like I said, it looks good. It looks like you might meet this guy soon, within the next 30 days, I would say. And the person is like maybe younger than you slightly. So they might look at you as, the cougar of their life. I don't know if you're into the younger guy thing, but I don't judge. It's all good. A young D is better than an old D. So that's up to you, sweetheart, But I think the guy might be a touch younger, maybe 5-10 years younger. But hey, it's all good. What counts is, he treats you like a woman. Let me just check something for you. Yeah, I still get good cards. I still get good things with this guy. I think that he's gonna be like going after you. Like I think he's gonna call you. If you give him if he asks you for your number, give it to him. He looks like a reliable person. He looks like a good person. He looks like he's got money, so that's a plus. Like he's trying to overcome his past. We just had this conversation earlier. People overcoming their past to find somebody new and can't treat the new person like the old person. So I do get good things here for you in the next 2 months, but I'm still getting in the next 30 days. Like next month, you might meet the guy and then it might get better and better. But like the person looks like they have good things like in their life, but they want to improve and develop, with you. And they're going to be very like, they're smart and they're a good person. It's just that, you know, they're trying to resolve their past issues like we all are. Everybody has past issues, obviously. You know, we all have some crazy ex or some crazy ex husband or wife or whoever, or some asshole that we have to deal with, you know. But I think this person is getting over that, and they'll definitely get over it when they meet you and start to get to know you. So it's like I said, this is up to you. I'm just telling you the person that you're going to potentially meet. Now you might see the guy and be like, "Oh hell no, you're not my type," or you know, or "I don't think I can see myself with this guy." But if you give it a chance, it might work. You know, like I said, it's yeah, he'll be ready. He doesn't seem like a a POS. You know, he looks like a person who has his shit together. He's just trying to use his better judgment. You know, because sometimes as a man, I'll tell all of you women, and I'm not scared to tell you, all because you look sexy doesn't mean you have a brain. It doesn't mean that you're beautiful, and it doesn't mean that you're a good woman. Because sometimes the good looking ones are the worst ones, but that's what people say, but it's not necessarily true. It's just like a man. I'm talking as a man about a woman. See, obviously, when I see a beautiful woman, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's what's up. And then she'll be a bimbo, like, she'll be weird or she'll be stupid or she's a hoe or she don't want a relationship. She just wants deep. Same thing, vice versa. When you women look at a man, you're like, oh yeah, he's sexy. Oh yeah, he's hot. Oh yeah, he's nice. So I'm good. Like at least I got a sexy man. This guy might not be your type, but he might be the type in other ways, financially, make you laugh, somebody who's going to make the effort all the time to be with you. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not a problem. I don't think that's an issue with you. But he's going to make it his goal to entertain you and to get to know you. So anyway, Angie, it looks good in the next 2 months. It looks good. And I think it's going to be, I keep getting in my mind and in my brain, like I got spirit telling me that it's going to be like if you hang out with like your sister or your friend, your girlfriends, like if you go out somewhere with them, like even if it's for a coffee or a drink, hey Ocean, how are you, sweetie? Like I could see like any type of celebration or a party or anywhere you go with a bunch of women or like a friend or two. Like say if you go out with two of your friends, your girlfriends or your daughters or whoever, whatever women you're going around, this is when you're gonna meet the person, when you're around other people. You see what I mean? That's what I see. And that's what I keep getting at the end here. Is it's going to be friendship, a friend thing. A friend might invite you someplace and you meet the person, or a friend might introduce you to the person. But it looks good, Angie. It looks good. Oh man, it's getting dark in here. It looks like it's gonna pour. Oh boy, let me just check the radar here for a second. Yes, Diamond, I know. All right. Oh boy, let me see where this is going. Oh yeah, it's definitely coming. We got a big thunderstorm coming this way. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes, Vanessa. We got a big storm coming. There's like a big piece of red patch that's coming this way. That's why it's so dark in here now. The skies are gray as hell. Angie, when you do get out more, like July 4th is coming up, like if you get invited to go out, go, Angie, just go. Like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I know, right? Where the lights go. I actually can turn on my light, but I kind of like it like this. Yeah, it's getting darker and darker outside. It's getting darker and darker. I don't want to turn on my light though, because it's going to be like too bright. You're welcome, Angie. Just go out and have some fun, sweetheart. Um, I try to get out myself, to be honest. Um, I actually, went and bought some clothes to go out next Friday. I want to go to this hotel and go to a happy hour and, see if I can meet someone or mingle with some friends or meet some new people. You know, every Friday they have like this happy hour at this hotel I like in the city. So now that the summertime's kicked in, I might go. If the weather's good, I might tell my cousin to come with me, and him and I would just go out there and see if we can find some chicky babes. Does this stalking me, or is he stalking me? All right, let me check, Vanessa. Now I say I'm gonna do it, but I don't know because my cousin, he's one of my cousins. He's getting a divorce, so I told him, I said, look, man, we guys will go out next Friday. We guys will go hang out. I don't want him to be home all miserable and shit because he's getting a divorce, So, Vanessa, to be honest, I think he is stalking you because he doubts you. He just doubts that anything you say is real or anything you say is actually happening. Hold on a sec. Let me just turn on this thing because I can barely see myself. All right, that's better. All right, I can see the light. Now I can see the cards. The reason why he's stalking you is because he's uncertain. Like he doesn't know if you're telling the truth. I keep getting the same thing pretty much always. Like he's preoccupied with what you're doing, where you're going, making the necessary effort to he thinks you're selfish and he thinks that you're being shallow towards him and you're not understanding where he is coming from. Poor little Cancer man. They're so fragile. They're so oh my God, she's cheating on me. Wah. I honestly, man, Cancer guys, they aggravate the shit out of me. I know a lot of Cancer guys, they piss me off. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Me and my cousin, we're like best friends. Pretty much, we are. So I want to get him out of the house because I don't want him to be all divorce mode. But Vanessa, honestly, he is stalking you, and the reason he's stalking you is because he's trying to catch you in a lie, or he's trying to catch you doing something that you said you're going to do, but you don't do. He wants to catch you in a lie so he could point the finger. And that's why he's stalking you because I strongly get him doubting you. Him doubting you and he thinks you're short-sighting him, like you're doing something to make him feel like you're with some other guy, or I don't know why the men that you deal with always think this about you. And I know why they think about, but I can't expose that. So anyway, but you know why. That platinum coochie is what gets them. See, when you got a platinum coochie, that's what happens. Like these guys, they go crazy. So there's a lot of ignorance on his part, him just stalking you because he thinks you're lying and he wants to catch you in a lie. He wants to catch you. No, it's not Ocean. It's another crazy guy. Vanessa makes men crazy, That's what she does. It's not, yeah, she hypnotizes them. She's got those, you ever seen the cartoon Betty Boop? You know how Betty Boop was? She was always giving those guys that look. That Vanessa is the real life Betty Boop. Google Betty Boop. Vanessa is the real life Betty Boop. It's her, really. Good old Betty. But yeah, Vanessa, he is definitely stalking you, and he wants to figure out what you're doing. Obviously, yeah. No, no, I turned on the light. I have my circle light thing there. Mm, I kind of see him. I kind of see him. I know it's not your fault. It never is. Uh, you know what? I see him regretting it to a certain point, but he's not going to be willing to tell you that. Like he's not going to say, "Oh, I regret treating you so, treating you this way," and he's too preoccupied with his own ego. He's too egotistic. He's got too much pride, like to say sorry or you know to say like I apologize and things like that. He's just gonna wait for you to be nice to him, and then he'll give you the time of day. But he's not gonna make the necessary effort to tell you he regrets anything because he's not like that. You know? Yeah. So I don't see him regretting how he is with you. Like he honestly thinks that he's right. He's too he's useless in that way. Yeah. So Vanessa, yeah, he's not gonna regret anything. He might treat you better or treat you nice or talk shit to you or say you're this and say you're that, obviously to get some coochie or whatever, but he's not gonna make any serious effort. He's not. You know, cancer men, they don't really do those type of things. I don't want to sound like I'm an expert on cancer men, but I know a few of them and they act like that all the time. They think that they're always right, and they think that they don't do nothing wrong, and they think by doing the bare minimum that you know. Yeah, I wear it for you, Bar. Beast for Bar. Obviously, you know how he's gonna feel. Well, it's gonna turn into an argument, pretty much. You're an expert on fake ass men. Hey, there you go. He's gonna feel like arguing with you. He's gonna feel like it's gonna be a lot of blab and a lot of back and forth about, oh, it's your fault, you did this, you did that. He's gonna say that you're taking advantage of him, or I'm seeing what you're doing. Don't think I don't see what you're doing. You know, um, like you, whatever you say, he's gonna take it, in a bad way, and he's gonna end up arguing with you. So it's gonna turn into an argument. And he might even say that you're selfish and it's your fault, and you take you want you whatever you want is okay, but whatever he wants is not okay. And he might say that, I know you work and I know you have your own life, but you don't give me enough time, you don't give me enough energy, you don't do anything for me, or when I say something, you better do it, type of thing. Like that's what I get here, is he thinks you're taking like advantage of him. Man, you only want to deal with him on your time. It's Vanessa's world, you know. But you're not gonna walk away because you want D. Because I know you. He's just gonna go to the next Betty Boop. you walk away, he's gonna badmouth you. He's gonna say, "Well, she was a bad partner. She was this. She was that. You know, she didn't want to pay for anything." He's gonna start to talk about money. He's gonna bring up any excuse. He's gonna be like, "Okay, well, guess what? She left me. She's biased. She was a bad partner anyway. She wasn't really telling me the truth. She was lying to me. And you know what? She made me pay for everything. Every time we went out, I paid for this. Typical guy. They're gonna say that they paid for everything. She's a worthless hoe, and she's this, and she never did anything for me. Wah wah wah. So if you walk away, he's gonna diss you. That's what I got. He's actually gonna say, "You know what? Whatever." Oh boy, here comes the thunder. And Diamond just woke up. She's like, "What the frick?" I can hear the thunder in the background. Oh boy. Yeah, cry like the man baby he is. Well, that's what people usually do, Some people are just like that. There's nothing you can do about it. People are just going to be people. People are going to be people, and that's, that's how they are. Oh boy, it's a coming. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's actually a holiday here in Bermuda. It's our Heroes Day, it's our Memorial Day here tomorrow. So I'm off tomorrow, thank God. And I get to relax another day and probably go to the beach and hang out. Hopefully it's better weather, which they say it will be. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go make that chicken and rice for my doggy, so she can feel better because it's her dinner time now. She usually eats around 5:36. So I'm gonna go ahead and boil up this rice and chicken for her and see if she gets better. But I will be on Instagram in probably another 3 hours from now. Okay? And I want to get out of here before this weather gets worse. All right. Anyway, it was good seeing you guys. All right. It was good seeing you guys always. Yeah, her tummy still hurts. Yeah. Her tummy still hurts, and she was eating grass again today and dragging her ass on the ground. So, so it's kind of fucked up. Yes, Hannah, it was good seeing you, sweetheart. I'm glad to see you guys. I knew I should have came on here. I came on Instagram earlier, like 3 o'clock, but nobody was here. Nobody came on my Instagram. It was like 2 people. So now I was like, you know what? Let me go on YouTube and see my other crew, But anyway, let me get out of here. I gotta go. And I love you guys. It was great seeing you all. You guys take care. And if you guys want to check me out in about 3 hours, I'll be on Instagram. All right? Mwah. Love you guys.